Assalamu alaikum and welcome you all to learn science in ECF. Today we are going to do a question and answer session in unit 9, that is heat. Okay, now question number 1.
What is the device employed to measure temperature? We know the device employed to measure the temperature is thermometer. Who invented the world's first thermometer? The first thermometer was invented by the scientist Galileo Galilei.
Here you can see Galileo Galilei. This is the thermometer he introduced.
Draw and name a glass mercury thermometer.
This is the glass mercury thermometer. Here there is a bulb. This bulb is connected with a narrow tube, a capillary tube. This bulb with this capillary tube is covered with a glass body. Okay, now let us name these parts. This is the glass body. Inside the glass body, the capillary tube. Inside, filled with mercury. If it is alcohol glass thermometer, this bulb filled with alcohol. As the alcohol is colorless, it is colored with red. Now observe this bulb. It is a glass bulb. Glass bulb, the wall is thin. So we mark it glass bulb with thin wall.
Explain the reason for using a bulb with a thin wall.
Okay, to understand this, do this activity. Here we have two setups. Observe the volume expansion of liquid due to heat. Now here you can observe these two tubes are equal and the bulbs are equal volume. But is there any differences between these two bulbs? Yeah. What's that? Here the wall of the bulb is thick. Here the wall of the bulb is thin. Keep inside the warm water and observe. Here you can observe the volume expansion of liquid. The expanding volume is rising up through the tube. Both bulbs are kept in same water, but the expansion is different. Why? Here the expansion is higher. What may be the reason? So, we can conclude a thin wall conduct the heat efficiently. So, our answer is this is the answer.
Explain the reason for using a narrow glass tube.
For a small amount of heat, the expanding volume is also small. When using a narrow tube, the expanding length is clearly visible. So, use of narrow tube is to get a clearly visible expanding length.
Give 3 reasons for choosing mercury as the thermometer liquid.
We know Mercury is a metal. Metals conduct heat. So this mercury conduct heat. It is a good thermal conductor. That's why it has chosen as the thermometer liquid. You know, in glass mercury thermometer, the expansion of liquid, expansion of mercury. Here the liquid expansion is used to measure the temperature. So, the chosen substance would be in liquid state. Although mercury is a metal, it exists in liquid state for a broad range of temperature. This broad range, we know the melting point of mercury is minus 39 degrees Celsius. And the boiling point of mercury is 357 degrees Celsius. So between this interval, between these 2 points, there is a great interval. Along this interval, the mercury exists in liquid state. Third, mercury has a uniform expansion over a broad range of temperature. These are the reasons mercury chosen as a thermometer.
Mention an advantage of alcohol thermometer. Mention a disadvantage of alcohol thermometer. Okay, we say this line is mercury. This line's about alcohol. Now, this is 0 degrees Celsius. We know the melting point of mercury is minus 39. And the boiling point of mercury is 357 degrees Celsius. The melting point of alcohol is minus 115 degrees Celsius. The boiling point of alcohol is 77 or 78. Around this temperature, the alcohol stays in liquid state and gas state. That is its boiling point. Okay, now here we can observe in this alcohol the range below 0 degrees Celsius is larger. Here the range below 0 degrees Celsius is smaller. We cannot use this to measure the temperatures below minus 39 degrees Celsius. But here this range is larger. So this alcohol thermometer is most suitable to measure the temperatures below 0 degrees Celsius. Here we can observe the range above the 0 degrees Celsius is broader in this mercury thermometer. But here this range is shorter. Above this 78 degrees Celsius, this alcohol exists in gas state. So it is not suitable to measure the temperatures above 77 degrees Celsius. Okay. Name the given thermometer. What is the property used to measure the temperature in a digital thermometer?
Okay, this is a digital thermometer. In this digital thermometer, the electrical resistance is used to measure the temperature.